this video, we will see how to prepare the Jeevamruth without using cow manure and cow urine. Before looking into it, we will see what is the Jeevamruth traditional method, what are the advantages or disadvantages with it. Then we will come back to new method. Let us understand what is Jeevamruth. Jeevamruth has got two words, Jeev and Amrut. Jeev means life. Amrut means which helps to increase the life expectancy. So Jeevamruth means here, hence Jeevamruth definition can be equated to definition of a soil. What is soil? Soul of infinite life. So Jeevamruth enhances the soil life infinitely. Hence Jeevamruth preparation needs to be taken care if soil fertility is not that good. So one might ask why Jeevamruth needs to be given to the soil. So as I said, soil is soul of infinite life. So microbes play important role in plants development, plants health, soil structure, soil water holding capacity. So many factors depends on microbes. So usually Jeevamruth is prepared in traditional method. And that is also what I have seen is this Jeevamruth is used only in where horticulture crop, wild air farming, etc. is done. I have never seen somebody without irrigation, people are using the Jeevamruth. That is a limitation of traditional Jeevamruth. Another limitation of traditional Jeevamruth is it needs local cow breed. So also cow itself is people are not able to maintain it because nowadays families are smaller in nature, like husband, wife, one or two kids, might be parents are staying in one family. Okay, kids will go to school, parents are old aged, husband and wife are working. Who has to take care of the cows? So because of this, many people are not able to maintain the cows. So that is one problem. Another problem is understanding the basic nature of the Jeevamruth. Jeevamruth means collection of microbes. So how many types of microbes available in cow manure? That is questionable. There are millions of microbes are there in cow manure, agreed. But how many types? That nobody has answer. But soil, if you take 1 gram of soil, infinite type of microbes will be available in the unlimited quantity. So Jeevamruth using only cow manure, desi cow manure is good for Jeevamruth. This can be a myth. One has to come out of traditional thinking, think in various different ways and try to understand it and develop the Jeevamruth in easy way so that all farmers, whether they are horticulture farmer, okay, non-irrigation based farmers, everybody should be able to use Jeevamruth if there is a need. Here you can analyze in traditional Jeevamruth also along with cow manure, half kg or 1 kg soil from the bund also is included. Why it is included? They wanted the various type of microbes into Jeevamruth, but they didn't tell that to farmers. They told only cow manure is very, very important. If that is not there, Jeevamruth cannot be done. But add 1/2 kg of soil from the bund also. But actually is soil from the bund or fertile soil is 99% important here. Cow manure is 1% important. We can add cow manure, there is no issue in it. But cow manure acts as a food for the further microbes development, not as a microbes development itself. That is what we are trying to do it here. So what we are going to do is we will take the fertile soil from the mountains or forest and develop it as a Jeevamruth rather than taking a cow manure as a source, because we know cow manure has got a limited number of microbes. Now let us understand how to prepare Jeevamruth without using cow manure and cow urine. So for this you need as usual some jaggery. If jaggery is not available, use sugar, there is no issue. And use any powder from any seeds, bicut or single cot, whatever powder is available, you can use it. If nothing is available, you can go to a flour mill, get some waste powder there and you can use it. So don't hesitate to use even sugar also. People say sugar is poison and all. See, if sugar is poison, why human being is still survived over the earth? Sugar is not a poison. The processing method of sugar might have included some chemicals. That doesn't mean sugar becomes poisonous. Sugar is not a poisonous. It can be used. There is absolutely no issue. But these two, jaggery or sugar, some powder from the some seeds is a food source for the microbes. So then where are the microbes based? That is the fertile soil you have to collect. You have to collect the fertile soil from nearest mountain or forest, or where there is a lot of trees are there, a lot of leaves are fallen and they are getting composted from 3-4 years, and the soil is very dark, moist. You collect such soil, maybe some 3 kg, 4 kg, collect such very fertile soil. Okay, so now what you need is these 3 items. Basically 2 items: food for the microbes and the microbe source. Microbe source is the very fertile soil. Food we are including 2 types: jaggery and some powder. Jaggery is for the immediate need of the microbes for 1 or 2 days. The powder helps it to for a week or 2. Slow food it will be. So we add them one by one and mix them well. This method is developed by Dr. Vijay Sajan sir. Okay, VK Sajan sir has got developed this Jeevamruth method over a years of 20-30 years, and he has used it extensively, and many farmers in North India are using this method. Okay, some key points we need to point out here: that soil should be very fertile. Okay, take food source anything you want. If you don't have powder, if you don't have jaggery, if you don't have sugar, not a issue. Even you can manage with some potatoes. Boil the potatoes, okay, paste them, add it. That will also work as a excellent food source for microbes. Do not worry about the food media. Even if that is not there, you can use cow manure itself as a food for the microbes. That is also not an issue, if available. Otherwise, don't use cow manure. Okay, so I use cow manure also as a Jeevamruth preparation method, but I use it differently. That is I have given in another video. There I use cow manure as a liquid fertilizer rather than Jeevamruth. Okay, here what we are trying to do is, we are trying to do true Jeevamruth development. Okay, so how to, once we add all these items and mix well, when to take it out. So usually what Sajan sir recommends is, you develop it for a period of 3 to 4 months in 200 liter of drum. So every week you have to rotate it once, add again 1 or 2 kg jaggery, add 1 or 2 kg of some powder and mix it well, close the lid tightly and leave it for 1 week. And every week whenever you open, if you see a black material floating above the water, remove that black matter and throw it away. That might be a pathogen. We don't need that. You can throw it away. So this you have to do it for every week till 3 to 4 months. After 3 to 4 months, 200 liter Jeevamruth will be ready to use, and which is very concentrated Jeevamruth. The 10 to 20 liter of Jeevamruth is enough for the 1 acre. So 200 liter sufficient for 10 acre. Why this method is developed? Okay, because many farmers who are not using irrigation method, they don't have any way to leave the Jeevamruth into the field. So whenever rain is going to happen, or around the rainy season, 3 months before, farmers have to prepare this and keep it ready. Once soil is well wet and enough rain is happened, soil is moist, so take 10 to 20 liter per acre. Okay, sprinkle it around the 1 acre area. So microbes will spread in that wet soil, and entire field will get microbes. This is one method. If you have irrigation method, drip or flowing water, can use it in a week also. So, but you have to give that time 200 liter, because it is not that concentrated. It is at the very few microbes will be there compared to 3 to 4 months of Jeevamruth. This is how Sajan sir is trying to do. All farmers should be able to use it. Now let us understand why Jeevamruth giving question itself comes up. That is because soil is not fertile. Few people say people used chemical fertilizers and it has lost its fertility, soil become poison, etc., etc., microbes died. That is all lie if you ask me, because it is not easy to kill all the microbes in the soil. Soil is a nature. Nature is very vast. Nobody can kill the nature. Okay, even if you put atom bombs over a 1 acre field, 10-20 atom bombs, still you cannot kill all the microbes on the soil. Soil has that much nature, it will come back immediately in a year or so. One rain happens, soil is back with a abundant life. So nature is not that easy, somebody can kill it. Then why microbes are not there? Why we are giving Jeevamruth? That is because soil is lacking organic matter in the soil, the food source of microbes. See, when Jeevamruth is getting developed in a drum, so we are giving a food, jaggery or sugar or powder. Once you put into soil, who has to give a food to them? So that is the organic matter. If there is no organic matter in the soil, microbes will not survive. They have not died because of chemical fertilizer is given. How much chemical fertilizer farmer gives? Okay, a handful of chemical fertilizer in square foot. That is hardly anything. That doesn't kill microbes. Microbes become dormant or gone away because there is no food source. If you call a guest to your home, if you don't give a food to them for a day or two, guest will vanish automatically. Same thing with microbes. Microbes are guests to the soil. As long as food is there in the soil, they will be there. You start giving the food to soil, all microbes will come back automatically. Just to initiate, just to start the microbes in the soil, we are giving the Jeevamruth. But you give a Jeevamruth enough, but don't give any food to the soil, no use. So how to give food to soil is include a lot of green manure, lot of compost, a lot of crop residue, etc. into the soil regularly, every time. It should be included into the soil. So that will keep on increase the organic matter in the soil. Microbes will happily live there forever. Because we are preparing Jeevamruth from the very fertile soil, lot of diversified microbes will be there. And once they get the enough food in the soil, their count will also increase. And even though pathogens are there, pathogen count will be in control because all type of microbes are now residing. No particular microbe has gone away because food source is not available. When food source is not available, only particular type of microbes will start residing, which will survive with little food. So hence, first thing farmers need to do is supply the food source to soil. That is by increasing the organic matter. Then give 1 year or maximum 2 years some Jeevamruth in one or other form, whatever the method you want to use, give Jeevamruth. Then soil will become fertile. Okay, Jeevamruth giving is couple of times activity, but including organic matter into the soil is forever ongoing activity. That's why in earlier days, okay, farmers never lost the soil fertility. They always included farmyard manure or some crop residue into the soil. They never burnt it. But these days fashion is farmers burn the crop residue because they don't want to take further work. Because of that, organic matter in the soil becomes zero. If there is no organic matter in the soil, no microbes, no use of giving Jeevamruth. First step is include the organic matter into the soil for 6 months, 1 year. Start including the Jeevamruth. Okay, stop after 1 year or 2 year Jeevamruth. Then continue including the organic matter. Automatically soil fertility will increase. Also, one more point to please note. Once you rotate the Jeevamruth mixture very well, close it airtight. There is no issue. Some people say our traditional method says daily rotate it 2 times, 3 times, daily rotate only clockwise. No such thing is required. You rotate it any direction you want, upside down, left to right, right to left. I use drilling machine also. Thing is, it should be mixed well. All the food item should be mixed in water very well. Okay, so mixing in only clockwise direction and all not necessary. You ensure they want the aeration. When aeration happens, when you do top down mixing, then only proper aeration happens. Left to right aeration doesn't happen properly. That I have shown in the other video. Okay, so assume you do lot of aeration. What happens? Most of the microbes wants air to survive. Such microbes will get develop. Then what do you will do with such microbes? Anyway, you will go and give the Jeevamruth to the soil. So how much air is there in the soil? Maybe top 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch. But are you giving Jeevamruth only to the top layer? You will give the Jeevamruth to wet the soil totally 1 feet or 2 feet. That means the microbes which go down, they will not survive because there is no air. So we need all type of microbes, whether they need air, they don't need air. So rotate once in a week, that is sufficient. So all type of microbes will get developed automatically. So nature doesn't differentiate between this and that, good or bad. Okay, this is pathogen, that is pathogen. Pathogen should be zero, or anaerobic microbes should not be there. Anaerobic is bad, aerobic is good. Nature doesn't make any such difference. It is our myth. Now let us see how to use this Jeevamruth. If there is a non-irrigated land where there is no facility to give water, this can be given only in rainy season. So before 3 to 4 months of rainy season, prepare the Jeevamruth. Most probably such farmers will not have any facility to keep the drum in their land, because they go for the whenever there is a work, they will go to the farm. Otherwise there will be no need to go there. Such activity will happen. So they have to keep this drum. They can keep it in drum in their home, prepare it in 3 to 4 months of time, and once few rains happens and soil is completely wet, okay, then take 10 to 20 liter of Jeevamruth per acre and go around 1 acre and sprinkle it here and there. So that Jeevamruth through wet soil enters throughout the 1 acre land. It develops automatically, provided if there is organic matter in the soil. This is one way. Even though the farmers which are unable to use the Jeevamruth, they can use it. For other farmers, like where they have a irrigation land through drip or flowing water, it is very simple. They have to take 10 to 20 liter, okay, put in a 200 liter of drum, add water, give through the drip. So as usual, any other liquid they give, this will go to the field. I think we have discussed very long over Jeevamruth preparation using just soil by giving some food to them. Now we will try to conclude this session. Okay, so soil needs diversified microbes, not one type of microbes. If we give same type of microbes again and again, soil loses its fertility and it might become toxic, because diversity of the microbes equates to the diversified nutrient availability in the soil, because microbes are the one, they make the nutrients available to the plants. Hence, okay, having diversified microbial community is very important. From where diversified microbial community comes, where is the base for it? That is the fertile soil. Hence, Jeevamruth can be equated to fertile soil. Fertile soil nothing but Jeevamruth. Requesting farmer friends to come out of conservative mindset, think broadly on Jeevamruth, really understand what is Jeevamruth. It is just a microbes. We should not be get attached too much sentimentally with it and with the traditional method. So what is important is develop microbes which are diversified. Means all type of microbes should be present. Give your feedback. Thanks for listening. Bye.